Okay, welcome to Commodity Analysis, and this is the E-mini S&P recap for Monday, the 1st of April 2013, and we've got cause for concern. I'm slightly concerned, let's put it that way. Let's just have a quick look where we were last week and what's been carrying us higher. One of the, obviously, supporting reaction lines I want to show you here, and I'm highlighting it by just running over with a simple trend line in the same color. But there it is. Bang on there. And you remember I told you last week you can't change these reaction lines as soon as there's there it pops back. They're chosen depending on the pivots from the fork they are derived from. So every time refresh it and back it goes. And we go down. We were wrestling last week to get through this batch of reaction lines, and my view for this week was we were going to break out much higher. Now it may be we found support again, we're back on the old lines. Let me just show you. We go down into the 60 minute. There's that band of reaction lines. We had an initial pop at it midweek last week, retraced, but we made a higher low. The support has held right the way up this line and this median line from a local fork. We then had another attempt, a second attempt, and then followed by a retracement of about just over what's in the what's called the BRAC zone between the 618 and the 765, and then we went through. Let's get rid of that. But we don't seem to sustain that, and I'll show you why. If we go down to this time frame and this template, let's have a look. We've bounced again. This is the median line that we can draw using these pivots. This is the FNL fork. That shows us, you can see this reaction line here that price has run into. Let's have another look at it in a lower time frame. You've got two reaction lines from fork number 5 and also from the FNL. Fork number 5 is a high time frame fork, and it's just pipped, as you can see, the confluence of those two where they cross over. Now let's go down and have a closer look at price. Here's the center line of this dark green, bottle green fork, and you'll notice that as we go down, there seems to be support. We could, if we wanted to be brutal, actually say that price should reach here. If it was bearish, we'd see it go down that far. And you'll notice when I use that last pivot, we are lined up with both of these FNL reaction lines. Okay, you can see both of them, but we're going to put it back to the previous high. Price has reached its objective. Now it follows consequentially that if price breaks through this and touches that, there's a chance it may break lower. I'm hoping we'll find support again on this, the confluence of this line here, this median line that we were following in the previous videos, and going back, it runs along exactly the same axis as this reaction line that we were looking at earlier on. This is an important entry point and could be seen, and here we are, there's a touch, it could be seen as a touchback. There is the warning line number 2 on yet another template. It's a very important area here. If we break and go down to what in effect would be below 1550 again, then it may be a game changer. We'll see what happens overnight, and there'll be a review shortly.